My name is Selina with Centers of Wellness for Urban Women. I am the Food and Health Equity Manager, and I have been out on bereavement. And grief is a very, I don't want to say tricky, but I never realized how much physical manifestations of stress and anxiety show up during this time period, especially when it first initially happens. Of course, you're always coping and day by day adapting to the best practices to manage your health and wellness and your mental well-being. And today's topic is recovering wellness. To say, today I will be introducing a method that is helping me cope through. And so again, it's just listening to sound waves. Let's see. So we're going to hook these up to the plant right now. I'm just finding the best spot. Now there are other devices. This is called Plant Choir. There is Sound Wave and Sound Wave. I like that one. This one was just a little more cost efficient for me at this time. But Sound Wave has pads and the clips, so you could, I've seen people even hook the pads up to their animals' paws, their dog's paws, and listen to the biofrequencies of their pet. So the biofrequencies, where is that coming from? The vibrations, right? Like people emit vibrations. For example, if you've heard or know someone who is deaf, you know that they can pick up vibrations, and that is how they that is one of the ways they're able to detect sound, right? It's through vibrations. So our voices let off vibrations, right? In the same way as water flows through us, and that creates some sort of current, some sort of movement, the same way as does a plant. Not only can that come from the water, right, within the plant, but you can also, some of the vibrations also come from the plant growing and things that are happening on a cellular level within the plant. So we will listen to those. The plant we will be listening to is called a Majesty Palm, and this plant is best in subtropic or tropic climates. We are in Indiana, so that means we are in a hardiness zone, USDA hardiness zone of 6D, which means we have a range of seasons. So we are not subtropic, we are not tropical, and therefore our friend tries its best to survive. The side of the building this lovely Majesty Palm is located on does not receive a lot of sunlight, so we do have some grow lights in here to aid in the lack of sunlight that comes through. And so I've noticed since I've been away, the Majesty Palm is a little down, so we're going to get well together, okay? So join us on this journey. Now, this does derive from ancient Tibet, Egypt, these practices as far as using healing, sound healing, in other meditative ways. There's a case study where it is shown that in 2016, patients exhibiting chronic stress had a significant drop in their anxiety and depression after attending Tibetan sound bowl baths, and the frequencies help to calm and relax, so improve their overall mental well-being. We know that stress manifests physically, right? It might start here, but like the rashes and allergic reactions started to manifest on my whole face during my bereavement process. The same way stress, chronic stress, can manifest in forms of high cholesterol, heart attacks, stroke, right? So we definitely want to aid in our wellness by implementing just daily simple tasks, such as listening to sound frequencies, right? Specifically 528 hertz, right? And this is accomplished typically with instruments such as chimes or sound bowls, or I can't think of anything else right now, but those are some of the most common ways that we record these. We try to achieve that frequency 528, and there's some other meditative healing frequencies, but that 528 is one that's recorded and documented in studies to have success. And another thing when it comes to our physical health, shrinking tumors, in 2012, there was a study that exposed cancer cells to 528 hertz frequency, and that pretty much that resulted in a reduced tumor size in animals. So the frequency promoted cell death overall in cancerous cells, suggesting a potential benefit for cancer treatment. So again, not only is it a meditative state, something where you're meditating, or maybe you have sleep apnea and trying to go to sleep at night, this could help. But there are some studies that indicate that why not, right? It might have the benefit to also reduce cancer cells. So why not, right? The more we do on a daily basis, on a regular regimen towards our health, the more those things accumulate, right? So that is my Wellness Wednesday. I hope that you guys had a great meditative session with me today. Thank you for listening, and tune in next Wednesday, every Wednesday, between the hours of 12 and 1 o'clock for our Wellness Wednesdays. Be well.